Dear friend, pay close attention to what I'm about to share, for this is a story that, if you grasp its meaning and truly resonate with it, could transform your life forever. Picture this. For a while now, you've been sensing a heavy energy that hinders your progress. It may feel as though nothing is flowing smoothly and that for reasons you can't quite identify, doors keep closing again and again. Has this been your experience? Perhaps you've brushed it off as mere coincidence, but what if it's something more? In this world, not everything around us is visible. There are forces and energies that affect us even though we cannot see them with our eyes. Many times these energies come from people who consciously or unconsciously wish us harm. It could be that someone is sending you bad vibrations, whether due to envy, jealousy, or resentment. And if those negative vibrations are not stopped, they can wreak havoc in your life. Today, I'm going to share a very special ritual with you. This is not just any ritual, no. It is an ancestral practice that has been passed down from generation to generation, and now it comes to you. But before anything else, if you love your grandchildren, your children, and those closest to you, please like the video to bring good fortune to all of them. Because this ritual will not only protect your energy, but also that of those you love the most. In ancient Buddhist traditions, there has always been a belief in the law of karma, the universal balance of energies. Sometimes, when those energies become too negative, we need a little push, a tool to return them to their rightful place. That is what we are going to do today with this ritual. You will learn to return all the bad that others have sent you. But listen carefully. This ritual is not to harm anyone. No, that is not its purpose. It is to restore balance, to return what is not yours. It is done with boiling water, and there are 9 things you must throw into the water to neutralize and return any bad energy that has accumulated around you. But as I said before, this ritual is not for evil. It is for protection, to restore energetic balance. The first element you must throw into the boiling water is a bay leaf, but not just any bay leaf. It must be a leaf that you have picked yourself from a place that you feel connected to, a place that brings you peace. Bay is known for its protective power. Since ancient times, the Greeks and Romans used it as a symbol of victory and protection. By throwing the bay leaf into the boiling water, you are invoking its power to undo any evil that has been sent to you. Feel as the bay leaf, upon coming into contact with the hot water, begins to release its protective energy, purifying your surroundings. Now, the second element is coarse salt, but not just any salt. It must be sea salt, because it is charged with the energy of the sea, with the strength of the oceans. Salt has been used for centuries to purify and protect. When you throw the salt into the boiling water, visualize how each grain absorbs the negative energies surrounding you. Listen to the sound of the salt dissolving in the water and feel how those negative energies dissolve with it, returning to the universe from whence they came. The third element we are going to use is garlic. Yes, garlic. This may surprise you, but garlic has been revered in many cultures for its ability to repel evil. Take a clove of garlic and throw it into the boiling water. As you do so, visualize how the garlic creates a shield around you, protecting you from any negative influence. Garlic is powerful. It is a barrier against anything that tries to harm you. Upon entering the hot water, the garlic begins to release its protective essence, cleansing and purifying your energy. The fourth element is vinegar. This is one of the most powerful. Vinegar not only cleanses in the physical world, but also in the spiritual realm. When you pour vinegar into the boiling water, imagine how it cuts any energetic ties that someone may have tried to establish with you. If someone has attempted to manipulate you or send you bad energy, the vinegar will take care of breaking those ties. It's as if the vinegar acts like a sword, cutting away any negativity that is affecting you. Now, the fifth element is rosemary. Rosemary is known for its protective and purifying properties. Take a sprig of rosemary and throw it into the boiling water. As you do this, feel how the rosemary begins to form a barrier around you. A barrier that nothing and no one can penetrate. When the rosemary comes into contact with the hot water, it releases its protective energy, covering every corner of your life with its power. By using rosemary, you are invoking an ancestral protection that has been used for centuries. The sixth element is clove. Although small, the clove has great spiritual power. When you throw it into the boiling water, it releases an energy capable of eliminating any trace of envy or jealousy that someone may have sent your way. This small clove is an incredibly powerful tool. Do not underestimate its size, for its energy is immense. As you throw it into the water, feel how the bad intentions of others dissolve and disappear. The seventh element is a small stone, but not just any stone. It must be one that you have picked yourself from a place that brings you peace. This stone acts as an anchor, connecting you to the earth and reminding you that even if there are storms around you, you remain firm as a rock. As you throw the stone into the boiling water, visualize how any disturbances in your life sink with it, leaving you in peace and calm. The eighth element is rue. This plant has been used for centuries to break curses and ward off negative energies. You only need a few leaves, but their power is immense. When you throw the rue into the boiling water, feel how its energy begins to cleanse your energy field. Rue not only protects you, but also purifies you, eliminating any evil that may have accumulated in your aura. Finally, the ninth and most important element is your intention. Without your intention, none of this will work. This ritual is not just about throwing things into boiling water. No, it is an act of will, concentration, and faith. While the water boils with all the elements inside, close your eyes and concentrate on what you desire. Visualize how all those negative energies that have been sent to you return to their source. Feel how you free yourself from those burdens, how everything that is affecting you dissolves and disappears. Remember, this ritual is to restore balance, to return what is not yours. It is not to cause harm. No, it is not for revenge. It is to protect yourself and those you love, because sometimes we need to return those energies that others send us to maintain our own well-being. It is fair. It is necessary to be able to move forward in peace. And if you have made it this far, it's because this message was meant for you. Like the video to bring blessings to your life and that of your loved ones. And always remember that the power to protect your energy is in your hands. This ritual you just heard about is not something to be taken lightly. Remember that we are working with the most subtle energies, those that you cannot see, but that nonetheless have a real and profound impact on our lives. Every time you throw one of these elements into the boiling water, you are not just performing a physical action. You are activating an ancestral power that resides in the universe and also within yourself. It is essential that you do this from a state of calm, concentration, and above all, with a deep conviction that this act is for your protection and well-being. And now I will tell you something else, something you might not have known. This ritual, this way of returning the negative, is not only meant to protect you, but also to protect your home, your loved ones, and everything you value. Because negative energies, when not stopped, tend to expand. What started as a small envy or a word mentioned can turn into a dark cloud that engulfs everything in its path. That is why it is so important to learn to return that energy, to neutralize it before it grows and causes more harm. Now, when you think of all those people who have sent you negative energies, you might feel tempted to wish them ill in return. But here is where one of the most important principles of Buddhism comes into play: compassion. Despite everything, we must remember that the evil others send us does not come from a place of strength, but from weakness. The people who harm us do so because they are trapped in their own suffering and ignorance. Therefore, when we return the evil to them, we do not do it with hatred or resentment, but with the intention of restoring balance and ending that cycle of negativity. This ritual, although it seems simple, has a transformative power that goes beyond what you can see at first glance. Because you are not only cleansing your energy and returning the negative to its origin, but you are also elevating your own vibration. By doing this, you align yourself with the energies of the universe, with the harmony that exists in all things. And when you align with that harmony, you open the doors to abundance and prosperity and the inner peace that you long for. As you perform this ritual, it is important that you keep your mind focused on the greater good. Visualize how you are not only protecting yourself, but also everyone you love. Imagine a golden light that envelops you, your home, and all those around you. That light, that protection, expands with each element you throw into the boiling water, creating an impenetrable shield against any negativity. Remember that the power of this ritual does not come only from the elements you use, but from your own intention, from your faith that the universe is always on your side. And as you do this, as you throw each of the elements into the boiling water, take your time. There is no rush. Feel how the heat of the water transforms those elements, releasing their energy. Listen to the bubbling of the water, the sound of transformation, and feel how the air around you begins to change, becoming lighter and cleaner. This is the power of spiritual alchemy, the power to transform the negative into the positive. You might wonder what to do after the ritual is over. Well, once you have finished, let the water rest for a few minutes. Allow all the energy to settle and let all the negativity be absorbed by the water. Then, carefully pour that water in a place where it cannot cause harm. It can be in a drain, on the ground, or in the sea if you have the opportunity. The important thing is that this water, charged with the negativity you have returned, is released safely. After that, don't forget to take some time for yourself. Breathe deeply and allow your body and mind to relax. You have done powerful work. You have restored balance in your life, and now it is time to enjoy that peace. Feel how you have freed yourself from burdens that were not yours, how your energy flows freely without obstacles. Always remember that this ritual is not something to do compulsively. Do it when you really need it, when you feel that the energies around you have become dense or difficult to handle. It is not a magic trick, but a spiritual tool, a way to stay aligned with the natural flow of the universe. And if you ever doubt, if you ever feel that things are not working as they should, don't worry. Everything has its time, and the universe has its own rhythm. Trust that by performing this ritual with faith and sincerity, you are doing the right thing. You are returning the evil to its place and protecting yourself and those you love. Before I say goodbye, I want to remind you that true power does not lie in the ritual itself, but in your heart. You are the one who has the power to change your life, to attract the positive, and to reject the negative. The ritual is just a tool, a way to channel that power. But never forget that the true magic lies within. You are the creator of your destiny. You decide how the energies of others affect you. So, dear listener, trust yourself, trust in the power of the universe, and move forward with faith and determination. Because when you walk through life with a pure heart and good intentions, nothing and no one can stop you. The light will always prevail over the darkness, and the good will always find its way. Thank you for listening up to this point. Thank you for being present, and thank you for allowing this message to reach you. Remember to share this ritual with those you feel need it, because the knowledge that is shared is what truly transforms. And if you haven't done so yet, like the video to bring blessings to your life and to those you love. Until next time, may peace and light always accompany you. Now, before continuing, I want to remind you of something very important. This ritual I've shared with you is not just to rid yourself of the bad. It is also a way to protect all the good that you already have in your life. When you throw those elements into the boiling water, you are not only returning the bad vibrations, but also strengthening your energy field, reinforcing your protective shield. Remember that in life, we are constantly interacting with the energies of others. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we absorb the bad intentions or envies that others send us. They are not always intentional, but they are there. And if we do nothing to protect ourselves, those negative energies can begin to affect us in ways we don't even understand. You may feel more tired, that things aren't flowing as before, or that you feel a constant heaviness in your daily life. Those are signs that negative energies are beginning to surround you. But with this ritual, you have the opportunity to cut off any negative influence at its root. And most importantly, you do it in a way that protects not only yourself, but also your loved ones. Because when you are well, when your energy is clean and strong, that extends to those around you. Your home becomes a place of peace and harmony, and the people who live with you also benefit from that protection. It is important to understand that although this ritual is powerful, it is not something to be used frequently or for any reason. You should reserve it for those moments when you truly feel there is a heavy energy around you, something you cannot shake off. Sometimes a simple bad streak may just be that, a passing phase. But if you feel that things are not improving, that there is a persistent negative pattern, then that is when this ritual can help you change things. Each of the elements we mentioned earlier has a specific purpose in the ritual. We did not choose them randomly. Each one works together to create a powerful force that returns the negative to its origin. But also, each element has its own symbolic power, its own vibration that adds strength to the ritual. For example, the garlic I mentioned earlier has been used for centuries as a spiritual protector. Its power lies in its ability to repel, to act as a shield that prevents bad energies from reaching you. By throwing it into the boiling water, you activate that protective ability and return any evil that has been sent toward you. And this is just one example. Each of the other elements has its own purpose, and together they create a ritual that is more powerful than you might imagine. Do not forget that the key lies in the intention. As with any spiritual practice, the most important thing is not just to follow the steps mechanically, but to do it with faith, with confidence that you are doing something that will truly help you. Your mind and heart must be in tune with the ritual. If you do it with doubts, or with the feeling that it might not work, then the power of the ritual diminishes. But if you do it with total conviction, knowing that you are invoking forces that are there to protect you and return your peace, then the ritual will have a much more powerful effect. And here is where I want you to reflect for a moment. In life, many times we feel powerless in the face of circumstances. We feel that things simply happen to us without us having control over them. But the truth is that we always have more power than we believe. The problem is that we often don't know how to use it. And this ritual is a way to remember that you have that power, that you can protect yourself, that you can change things in your favor. So, dear listener, the next time you feel that the energies around you are not right, the next time you feel that something or someone is interfering with your well-being, don't hesitate to practice this ritual. Do it calmly, do it with faith, and you will see how things begin to change. Now, before I end this message, I want you to remember something very important. Throughout our lives, there will always be people who, consciously or unconsciously, will send us bad vibrations. Sometimes it is out of envy, sometimes it is out of resentment, or simply because those people are trapped in their own suffering. But you must not let that affect you. You must not allow the bad energies of others to drag you down. This ritual is not just a way to defend yourself, it is also a way to remember that even though evil exists in the world, you have the power to return it, to free yourself from it, and to move forward with your life. Because at the end of the day, true strength is not in how you react to evil, but in how you protect yourself from it, and how you keep your heart clean and full of light. And always remember that light and darkness cannot coexist in the same place. If you fill your life with light, if you keep your mind and heart aligned with positive energies, then there will be no space for the negative to enter. So move forward with faith, with confidence, and remember that with this ritual, you have a powerful tool to keep your life protected and in balance. Thank you for listening to the end. Thank you for taking the time to care for your spiritual well-being, and thank you for being here. Don't forget to like this video, because by doing so, you are attracting blessings not only for yourself, but also for everyone you love. And if you feel this message can help someone else, don't hesitate to share it. Until next time, may peace and light always be with you. Until next time, my dear friends, my dear